Yo, what's up everybody and welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome to our very first power rankings video of the season, okay? We are now through a whole quarter of the season and I feel it is appropriate to give you guys a power ranking. I think we are in a perfect spot to actually start ranking these teams. We're starting to see what team is really good and what team isn't. I'm gonna give you guys my full list of power rankings, all right? 1 through 32. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, if you guys didn't check out the news earlier, I said that we are gonna start doing videos every day of the week, Tuesday through Saturday. And usually this power rankings video is going to be all on its own. But today, since it's Thursday, we're going to add in our Thursday night preview. And like I said, moving on, there are going to be 2 separate videos. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this one. Let's talk about the power rankings and where your team is ranked on my list. And real quick, before we get into it, don't get mad at me if your team is ranked low, okay? Don't get mad at me, all right? I'm ranking the teams. Your team is playing. So if you want to get mad at somebody, call up your team, okay? Maybe DM them. They answer DMs sometimes. So yeah, guys, let's get straight into this, all right? We're going to start off with 21 through 32, and I'm going to give you guys the full list, all right? Throw it up on the screen. There is my bottom of the barrel teams, 21 ranked through 32 on my list. Sorry, Patriot fans. I know a lot of you guys are watching right now. I am very sorry about this one, but I got the Patriots ranked at 32, okay? I got the Panthers being better than them. I think the Panthers offense is pretty good and they could score a lot more than the Patriots can, and that's why I have them ranked on top of the Patriots. I got the Rams on top of the Raiders, Jags, and Titans because of the sole fact that the Rams aren't a bad team, okay? Mind you, they've only had Puka Nacua for like 2 quarters. They only had Cooper Kupp for like 6 quarters this season, and they barely lost to the Packers last week. They barely lost to the Bears the week before that, and they barely lost to the Lions in the opening game of the season. So I got them pretty high on my list, as well as the Bengals. The Bengals are another good team that should be ranked higher, but they are barely losing games. The Bengals need to wake up. They really do. They need to wake up right now. But I got them at 24. In front of them are the Giants, the Colts, and the Cardinals. That is my list from 21 through 32, guys. And let's go on to the next 10. To most of you, there's going to be a lot of surprises, all right? From 11 through 20, I got the Seahawks at 11, followed by the Steelers, Eagles, and Cowboys. Honestly, maybe the Bears should be at 14 and the Cowboys should be at 15, but as of right now, we're going to leave it like that, okay? Like I said, the Bears are at 15. The Broncos follow them up. They have a really good defense, by the way. The Broncos started off 0-2, and now they have won the next 3 games. The 49ers and the Jets closed out the list at 19 and 20, okay, guys? Like I said, if you don't like where your team's at, sucks to suck. We're going to move on, and here is my final 10, guys. The top 10 teams on my power rankings. We're going to start off at number 1. We got the number 1 team in the league thus far with a 5-0 Vikings, followed by the 5-0 Chiefs. They both have bye weeks this week. At number 3, we got the Detroit Lions, okay? They are playing some really good football. I got them ahead of the Texans. Last time we saw Detroit, they lit it up on the field against an undefeated Seahawks team at the moment. So they deserve that number 3 spot. They play Dallas next week. Houston's at 4. They got New England in New England next week. And number 5 and 6, they play each other this coming week. So it's going to be a good one, guys. Make sure we check it out. We're going to talk about it in the next video. But we got the Ravens and the Commanders at 5 and 6. Like I said, they play each other next week. The Commanders are a team that no one expected to be this freaking good, but they are. They are 4 and 1. They are my number 6 team. They are followed by the Buffalo Bills. They got the Jets on Monday night. The Falcons are behind them, and the Bucks and the Packers follow them at the 9 and 10 spot. The Packers could be a little higher on this list, but I didn't like their performance too much last week. They should have really won by way more. And the Bucks, I think the Bucks should be on top of the Falcons, but they lost in that overtime shootout on Thursday Night Football last week, guys. And yeah, guys, that's the reason I got the list looking how it is right now, and that is my opinion on my power rankings. That's how I got it thus far. Those are my top 10 teams, guys. Again, if you don't like where your team's at, guys, I'm sorry. It's not my fault that your team isn't up to my standards, okay? I'm sorry to say it. Dallas is at 14. They should probably be at 17. That's where I got them right now. I know the NFL has them ranked at 13. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think. Let me know where your team's at. And if your team's top 10, hey, hopefully you guys stay there all year. I mean, I would love to have a team that's in the top 10, but that's not my team. So yeah, guys, our power rankings are going to be a weekly thing. We're going to go over it every single week, and we're going to see how much it changes every week. All right, guys? And at the end of the year, we're going to go back to this video and see how different the power rankings have been from week 5 all the way to week 18. So that's going to be fun to look at. Well, yeah, that's going to do it for our power rankings. Like I said, if you liked it, hit the thumbs up if your team's on there. Shout out your team in the comments. And without further ado, let's get straight into our Thursday night preview. We got the Seahawks versus the 49ers. Run it. All right, guys, so for Thursday Night Football, we got another divisional matchup, and it's a good one, okay? At the top of the NFC West, we got the Seattle Seahawks, who are 3 and 2, and they face the 2 and 3 San Francisco 49ers. And honestly, the 49ers should very much be 4-1 at this point, but they have a losing problem. They have a blowing a 10-point lead problem, not to mention what happened in the Super Bowl. We're not going to bring that up, guys. Yeah, this should be a really good game. Check it out. Remember, it is on Amazon Prime, Thursday Night Football. This is going to be a good one. The San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks both are coming off of tough losses. As a matter of fact, the Seahawks are coming off of 2 tough losses, okay? They were 3-0 a couple weeks ago. Now they're 3-2. The San Francisco 49ers last week as well lost to the Arizona Cardinals, where they had a 10-plus point lead moving into the fourth quarter there. This is probably going to be another one like last week where we had the 2 top division opponents going at it. This one's also going to be a very tough one to call, guys. Like, I honestly wanted to go with the Seattle Seahawks, but Tariq Woolen hurt. They have a couple of defensive players who are hurt, as well as the San Francisco 49ers, all right? Ufanga is not going to be playing tonight for them. And I think by the end of this one, we're going to really see what each team is made of. I think this game really shows us who the best team in the NFC West is thus far, and who's really going to take control of this division. With that being said, I got a couple picks. I got a couple predictions. I got a couple parlay picks that you guys could throw into your parlays, and I got the score prediction, okay? And let's get straight into it. For my parlay, you guys could use this as well. I'm using the insurance, so I'm winning the little money, not the big money. We're waiting for that big hit. It's going to come by soon, all right? Hopefully tonight. But yeah, for my parlay picks, guys, I really like ASN's over-under for yards this week. He is at 46.5 right now. I got him going over that. The San Francisco 49ers are not too good at defending the slot receivers. As a matter of fact, they give up the most yards against slot receivers this year per reception. So JSN over 46 yards, I think he's going to have like 70 yards, bro, and a touchdown, maybe 7. Another parlay pick that I got, guys, I got George Kittle really doing good in this game. His money line right now is 3.5. I got him going over that. I think he's going to be very involved in this game tonight. And for my last parlay pick, guys, I think Kenneth Walker has an anytime touchdown. This one, he's getting heavily targeted in the receptions. He gets a lot of red zone carries, so maybe he punches one in. I got him getting a touchdown in tonight's game, and those are my parlay picks, okay? JSN over 46 yards, George Kittle over 3 receptions, and I got an anytime touchdown for Kenneth Walker. Lock it in. Let me know what you guys do. That's what I got going into this game. And my prediction, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk both have big games, okay? Hopefully they do. That's a lot of receptions, a lot of yards, maybe a touchdown. That's what I think when I talk about a player having a big game. And my prediction for this one, okay? This one's pretty tough because on this side right here, we got a really good offense, we got a really good defense, and we got a team that could score. But as of lately, we're seeing that this team, they cannot finish games. We've seen it twice this year against lesser opponents. And this is a good team. On this side now, we got a team that's kind of hurt. We got a team that had a big loss last week, couldn't really get it going till the end of the game against the Giants. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That worries me. The Lions, you could lose to the Lions, but the Giants, it's scary. Both of these teams, I think, are very pissed off coming into this game here, guys. And with that being said, there's one thing that's going to be a factor, and it's going to be the fact that this one is in Seattle, okay? So I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks to beat the San Francisco 49ers by a score of 33-28. It's going to be, you know what? Let's call it. We're going to have a shootout alert. I think it's going to be very similar to last week's game. Maybe it doesn't go to overtime, but I think it's going to be a good one. These are divisional opponents that hate each other. They don't like each other, who like to score touchdowns, and I think this is going to be a good one. I got the Seattle Seahawks, and with that being said, guys, that's going to do it for our Thursday night preview. Make sure you check that game out tonight, guys, and that's going to do it for the video as well. If you liked it, make sure to throw up a big thumbs up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the power rankings. Like I said, these 2 videos are going to be separate moving forward. So if this video is a little bit long, I'm sorry. It's going to be shorter moving on, all right, guys? So yeah, like I said, if you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to come back tomorrow. I'm going to post another one. It's going to be our Sunday slate games, what games you need to watch, what's going on coming into week 6. And we're going to go over our Thursday night recap, all right, guys? So with all that being said, it's going to do it for our video, and I will see you guys in the next one, okay? Peace.